Brock Lesnar, before Brock fought, I told you guys, I said, listen, this is a no-brainer. Brock Lesnar's been out for 5 years, has not done this, has not sparred, has not trained in 5 years. He's taken on a guy that was a #1 contender in the last calendar year. Brock's going to get smashed. Well, that makes sense. That's a fair analysis. It was wrong. That fell right on my face. But boy, my points are fair, aren't they? How did Brock do that? How did Brock hold up? I mean, it's a conditioning issue. Aside from everything else, aside from everything you have to deal with, your timing goes, your heart goes, your motivation. There's so many things that you have to overcome. But in front of it all, it's conditioning. These fights are 100% about making the other guy quit. You either hurt the guy and make him quit, or you get him tired and make him quit. That's what all of mixed martial arts is about. That's what all of combat is about. From amateur wrestling, amateur and professional boxing, you're just trying to get the other guy to quit. And you got 2 ways to do it. Hurt him or get him tired. So Brock shouldn't have been able to hold up. That's a fair analysis. Wrong. Different level of athlete. He's just a different level of athlete. He went out there, he really had one chance. That was to get Mark Hunt down and keep him there. Well, he did it. He did it for 15 minutes. Brock's skills are garbage. That guy is amateur. His results are phenomenal. And the only thing that matters is results. In martial arts, he just got a promotion to a blue belt. The first belt you get is white. The second belt you get is blue. He is 1 step above the guy that walks in on his very first day. He's also got a gold belt from being a former heavyweight champion of the world. He's just that kind of athlete. He competes well. He understands rounds. He understands doing enough to win. He understands having more points on the board than the other guy. He understands conserving energy. And above everything, he doesn't beat himself. So many times in sports, I don't give a damn if you're talking basketball, tennis, baseball, football, wrestling, MMA in this case. It doesn't matter. Athletes beat themselves. They overthink things. They get something called paralysis by analysis, where they overthink something so much they just go out there and freeze. Brock never does that, ever. He brings his skills, he goes out there, and he competes. He competes really well. And while I'm watching, I'm going, this is a bum. These punches are done by a bum. These takedowns are, everything there is a miss, except the outcome, except the only thing that matters. It's the only thing that matters is the outcome. So I could sit here and tell you all the reasons that I should have been right, but I wasn't. I wasn't right. He defied the odds. He defied reality. He defied logic. The other big thing with Brock is he's always been a size guy. It's his #1 weapon. In his amateur wrestling days, again, he's a national champion, but he wasn't very good. He was huge. He had a 40, 45-pound weight advantage on all of his opponents. In the world of wrestling, weight classes are separated by 7 pounds and sometimes up to 10. Brock's out there with almost 50 pounds on his opponents, having close and tight matches, but at the end of the day, getting his hand raised. Same thing happened in MMA. He won the world championship beating Randy Couture. Brock was at the weight limit, cut to the weight limit, got in the ring around 280. Randy Couture weighed in at 219 pounds. Brock has always had size. Well, when you insert Mark Hunt, you now take Brock's greatest weapon away from him, which is size. Mark Hunt's also a huge guy. He's huge. Comes back to my original analysis. Mark Hunt is better. Mark Hunt is not a blue belt. Mark Hunt is a black belt. Mark Hunt has a ton of experience. Mark Hunt is a big guy, and he's been active. Brock defied it all, and he deserves a pat on the back. I'm trying to give it to him right now. I'm trying to cover myself for my wrong prediction, but I'm also saying, listen, I underestimated the kind of athlete that guy is. It's remarkable. I tell you guys what. You know when a book just hooks you and you can't put it down? Well, with Audible, you don't have to. Discover where Audible audiobooks can take you.